The story of Mary and Martha is one of the common and wonderful stories that opens your eyes to understand the balance. In the serene village of Bethany, nestled amidst the rolling hills of Judea, a sense of tranquility pervades the air, offering respite from the chaos of the outside world. Here, amid the rustic charm of their humble abode, reside two sisters whose lives reflect contrasting yet complementary paths. Bethany holds a significant place in biblical history, mentioned several times in the New Testament as the hometown of Mary, Martha, and Lazarus, dear friends of Jesus. This idyllic village served as a sanctuary for Jesus and his disciples, a place where they could find rest and solace amidst their ministry travels. The name Bethany itself holds symbolic meaning, translating to house of affliction or house of the poor, reflecting the humble nature of the village and its inhabitants. Despite its humble origins, Bethany became a pivotal location in Jesus' ministry, serving as the backdrop for several notable events recorded in the Gospels. One of the most renowned events that took place in Bethany was the resurrection of Lazarus, a miracle that demonstrated Jesus' power over death and foreshadowed his own resurrection. Beyond its association with miraculous events, Bethany is also remembered for the hospitality of its residents, particularly Mary and Martha. These two sisters, known for their devotion to Jesus, welcomed him into their home on numerous occasions, providing him with nourishment, companionship, and a place of refuge. The village of Bethany, with its tranquil surroundings and hospitable inhabitants, served as a haven for Jesus and his followers, a place where they could find rest, fellowship, and spiritual nourishment amidst the rigors of their ministry. Today, Bethany stands as a testament to the power of faith, hospitality, and the transformative presence of Jesus in the lives of those who welcome him into their hearts and homes. Martha, the elder sister, rises with the dawn, her day unfolding in a flurry of activity and purpose. With a keen eye for detail and a knack for organization and homemaking, Martha oversees the household chores with meticulous precision. From tending to the hearth and preparing meals to tending to the garden and caring for their modest home, Martha's industriousness is the backbone of their domestic life. Her strength lies in her practicality and resourcefulness, her hands deftly weaving together the threads of daily tasks to create a sense of order and stability within their home. In contrast, Mary, the younger sister, moves through the day with a quiet grace and contemplative spirit. Drawn to moments of solitude and reflection, Mary finds solace in the simplicity of daily rituals and the beauty of nature that surrounds their village. While Martha tends to the tangible needs of their home, Mary nurtures the spiritual dimension of their lives, seeking communion with the divine through prayer, meditation, and the study of sacred texts. Her strength lies in her depth of insight and her capacity for empathy, her gentle presence offering solace to those who seek refuge in her quietude. Amid the backdrop of their tranquil village, a subtle tension simmers beneath the surface, a conflict brewing within the Roman-occupied land of Judea. As whispers of unrest echo through the streets, the sisters find themselves navigating not only the complexities of daily life, but also the political upheaval that threatens to engulf their homeland. In the peaceful town of Bethany, the sisters, Mary and Martha, are keenly aware of the shifting dynamics of power and authority in Judea. The Roman presence casts a shadow over their village, its oppressive regime stifling the hopes and aspirations of the Jewish people. Under Roman rule, the inhabitants of Bethany must tread carefully, navigating a precarious balance between compliance and resistance. For Mary and Martha, the political turmoil unfolding around them adds an additional layer of complexity to their lives. While Martha tends to the practical concerns of their household, ensuring that their daily needs are met, Mary grapples with deeper existential questions, seeking solace and meaning amidst the uncertainty of the times. Their differing perspectives reflect the broader divide within their community, as some advocate for pragmatic cooperation with the Romans, while others yearn for liberation and independence. As the tension mounts and the threat of conflict looms on the horizon, Mary and Martha find themselves caught in the crossfire of competing ideologies and allegiances. Yet, amidst the turmoil and uncertainty, they cling to the hope that their faith will sustain them through the trials ahead. In the face of political upheaval, they draw strength from their unwavering belief in God's providence, trusting that His divine purposes will ultimately prevail. As the sisters navigate the challenges of life in Roman-occupied Judea, they are reminded of the timeless truth that even in the darkest of times, God remains sovereign. In the midst of political turmoil and social unrest, they find solace in the knowledge that their ultimate allegiance lies not with earthly powers, but with the kingdom of God. As they stand together in solidarity, united by their faith and determination, they become beacons of hope in a world gripped by fear and uncertainty. Amidst the ebb and flow of daily life in Bethany, the two sisters had a friend and neighbor named Sarah, whose cottage lies just down the lane from Mary and Martha's home. Sarah is a widow of gentle demeanor and compassionate heart, who loves to interact with Mary and Martha based on their personalities. She likes Martha because at least once a week, Martha will help her to cook, clean, and organize the house. On the other hand, she loves to sit with Mary and have long conversations with her. This has helped her in the way she thinks even as an old woman, but most importantly, it keeps her brain busy with positive thinking, which has greatly influenced her health. Sarah observes the dynamic between the two sisters with keen interest, her wise eyes taking in the nuances of their relationship. As a trusted confidant to both Mary and Martha, Sarah offers support and companionship, her presence a source of comfort in times of joy and sorrow. As the days pass, a minor conflict arises between the sisters, underscoring their differences in temperament and priorities. It begins innocently enough, with Martha expressing frustration over the division of labor within their household. Feeling burdened by the weight of her responsibilities, she voices her concerns to Mary, lamenting the imbalance in their workload. In response, Mary gently rebuffs her sister's complaints, arguing that the pursuit of spiritual nourishment should take precedence over mundane tasks. The tension between the sisters escalates as they grapple with conflicting expectations and priorities. Martha, ever the pragmatist, insists on the importance of attending to their practical needs, while Mary, guided by her inner convictions, advocates for a more contemplative approach to life. Their disagreement comes to a head during a communal gathering, where Martha's meticulous preparations clash with Mary's desire for uninterrupted communion with their guest. In the aftermath of their disagreement, Martha and Mary find themselves at a crossroads, grappling with the complexities of their relationship and the divergent paths that lie before them. Yet, amidst the discord and uncertainty, they are reminded of the bonds that unite them, a shared history, a deep-seated love, and a mutual commitment to seeking truth and meaning in their lives. As the sun sets over the village of Bethany, casting a golden glow over its tranquil streets, Martha and Mary stand side by side, their differences momentarily set aside in favor of a shared moment of understanding and reconciliation. In this fleeting moment of unity, they find solace in the realization that, despite their divergent paths, their bond as sisters remains unbreakable. Let us heed the lesson learned from Mary's intentional focus on Jesus, recognizing that intimacy with God is the true source of fulfillment and joy in life. In a world that often clamors for our attention and allegiance, may we follow Mary's lead in prioritizing what truly matters, our relationship with the Creator of the universe. May the example of Mary and Martha inspire you to deepen your relationship with God. In Martha, we see the embodiment of service and dedication, but also the reminder that these must not overshadow our spiritual growth. In Mary, we find a model for prioritizing divine wisdom and presence, showing us the path to inner peace and fulfillment. Summarily, the central message of Mary and Martha's story is about choosing what is truly important, which our relationship with God is. In the midst of life's chaos, when people are busy looking for ways to please fellow man, all because they want to provide for their family, taking the time to sit at Jesus' feet, to listen, and to grow spiritually, is the good portion that will not be taken away from us. God is indeed the only that will never change irrespective of any situation. This lesson encourages us to find moments in our day for prayer, meditation, and reflection, allowing God's presence to guide and sustain us. If you found this reflection meaningful, we invite you to stay connected with us. By liking and subscribing to our channel, you will receive more uplifting and insightful content designed to nurture your faith and inspire your spiritual journey. Our goal is to provide you with regular reflections, teachings, and encouragement to help you prioritize what truly matters. Till we meet again, may you always choose the good portion, and may the abiding presence of God be your refuge and strength in every season of life. At every point in your life, may you have the discernment to know what God will have you do concerning every situation, such that you will not regret taking any actions or reacting in a particular way. One last thing. Don't forget to like, comment, and share this video so we can reach a wider audience and also be encouraged to create more interesting Bible stories that resonate deeply with our daily lives. Bye for now, and may God's blessings be upon you always.